Catalysts. That's what we call the earth-changing events that have led to the destruction of humanity. My name is Oliver Knott. I'm one of the last humans on Earth. There are only about 3,000 of us left. Mostly I run around trying to keep us from killing each other. My brother, Watch, was the leader of humans in hiding, an organization meant to expose corruption in the other organizations and keep them accountable. He died, sacrificing himself to kill Ardo, a dangerous tyrant who manufactured large robotic soldiers called Mechara. Recently, I've spent most of my time turning those destructive machines into scrap. But things have changed. I teamed up with the ex-assassin Nemo after he captured me. Turns out he just wanted to fetch a certain data chip for Watch. Data chip that was rumored to contain information about where Ardo's Mechara factory is. 5 organizations remain. There's Side 2, led by Sawbones, a supposedly altruistic doctor, home to over 60% of Earth's remaining population. They manufacture masks and lay claim to most of the livable territory. There's Ardo, the remnants of Ardo's organization. Ardo's plan was to overtake Side 2 with the Mechara, and I suspect that's his successor Miles' goal as well. There's Blackguard, led by Grimalkin, an underground organization of assassins. They mercilessly eliminate anyone for the right price. There's Lila, a mysterious organization with an anonymous leader whose motives are unknown. Finally, there's humans in hiding, in disarray without Watch there to lead them. Right now, they're all focused on one thing: finding Ardo's Mechara factory before anyone else. Because whoever controls Ardo's giant robotic army controls what remains of this world.
Feel the sensations of all of your limbs. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Let your muscles relax. You are feeling tired. You would like to rest. You've done a lot of killing already today. There's no reason to kill Miles. After all, Smith's the one who knew where the factory was. And he's dead. You would get nothing out of Miles. You're beginning to realize how pointless this was. You want to leave this place.
I don't need the location of the Mechara factory.
Then, what do you want?
I'm doing what you hired me to do. I'm destroying an organization.
You weren't supposed to destroy this organization, you imbecile!
That's funny. Did you think I was being obtuse? I know exactly what I'm doing.
I'm feeling very sleepy. Very sleepy.
Watch wanted nothing more than to protect people. Under his leadership, humans in hiding unearthed countless ethics violations by Side 2 and Ardo. Unfortunately, that made him a high-value target. We may have fallen out of touch, but Watch protected me until his last moment. It's with that sacrifice weighing on my shoulders that I assume his position.
Excuse me? We aren't going to hand an entire organization off to some kid just because he was related to Watch.
What's the alternative?
Literally anything else.
Who are you again?
I'm Watch's assistant, Sabbatical. Though Humans in Hiding has a loose hierarchy, it does have one. I was next in line.
Ah.
Furthermore, I know the location of the Mechara factory already. It's something Watch was working on even before we got our hands on the data chip. And once we did, thanks to the information on it, we now know exactly where it is. Securing that factory is our primary objective. We must destroy the Mechara before any organization can use them as their personal robotic militia.
Well...
She's right, Oliver. You aren't even a member of Humans in Hiding. It doesn't make sense for you to come in and lead it.
Yeah, I knew that probably wouldn't work.
You are welcome to join Humans in Hiding, Oliver. As a level 1 researcher.
No thanks.
Then please excuse me, we have a lot to do.
If something goes wrong, and someone unleashes the Mechara, you know who to contact.
Sure, fine. You do seem to have some experience destroying those things.
Great. Let's get out of here, Nemo. Unless you wanted to join Humans in Hiding yourself.
Not interested. I only saw it as a side job. If I've learned anything about you in these past 24 hours, it's that you don't just give up.
You learned right. I have a plan. I don't think Sabbatical actually knows where the factory is, but I think she can misdirect our enemies for the time being. And if she's right about the location being on that data chip, then I know just where to look.
You sounded a lot like Watch just now.
That's because he always had a plan. I guess I'm trying to emulate him a little.
Keep doing that. You're much better to be around when you think before you act. Helps you stay out of trouble.
If you didn't want trouble, you shouldn't have picked Assassin as your career choice.
It's a long story. Some other time. Let's find that factory and destroy it before anyone can get their hands on it.
We're not going to destroy it.
Oh?
Well, that'd be a waste. It's a gigantic robotic army. I'm sure we can think of some use for it.
Attention. Our spy in Ardo just informed us that the entire High Standard Council is dead.
So what?
Who killed them?
The spy didn't see who it was.
No need to use the word spy. They have A-level clearance. Oxlow is fine.
Yes, I'm aware. So, spy, what can you tell us about the attack?
It didn't take long. The attacker used a poison gas of some kind.
It got past the mask filters?
It was thick enough to overwhelm the filters. I could barely see anything.
They wore shoddy, homemade custom masks. That probably did it. All just to be independent from Side 2.
No, that's wrong. They wore old Side 2 masks with a few cosmetic touch-ups. The only person who wore a fully custom mask was Ardo.
Side 2 masks are the best in the world. If even they couldn't keep out the poison gas.
It seems nobody is safe.
And yet you survived, Oxlow. I wonder, how did you escape? Perhaps because...
That's right. Why did it take you so long?
Are you sure you want to threaten me in a room full of A1 tier assassins?
I only see 2 assassins. That's no problem for me.
Are we gonna have to fight you now?
This is getting out of hand. Locked. Very well.
You're pretty weak for an ox.
You're pretty weak for an A1 tier assassin.
I still have a few things up my sleeve. Make a wish!
What?
Go on. Everyone I kill gets to make a wish before they die. No wishing for more wishes, or wishing that I won't kill you.
I wish I had my scythe back.
Fair enough. Wish granted. Now die! How is this getting through the filter? Oh, that's cheating.
You're pathetic.
You're the one who granted me my wish. Have a nice dream.
Roth, those are prop guns. They're for display only.
What? Why? What's the point of that?
It looks cool? Don't ask me. Why are you doing this?
Stop running away, and maybe you'll find out.
Let's begin the meeting. Here's the location of Armory and Defense Organization's headquarters. I've marked the pattern our satellites picked up whenever Ardo left the building. It's not super accurate, but it's a start. We look for the place Ardo went most often. That's where the factory will be. But the lines go in every direction. Ardo used multiple drone decoys to throw us off in the past. However, now that we have Ardo's real dead body in our possession and new information from the data chip, I was able to identify which ones were fakes. The real Ardo clearly used this path more than any other. If that isn't the Mechra factory, then it's at least somewhere equally as important. So, where is it? If we trace it to the common destination point, it's somewhere in Oasis 12.
Why are we back at your house?
Oh, when you first attacked me, it already inserted the data chip into my computer. It's set up to automatically import content from connected chips.
So the contents of the data chip, which points to the location of the factory, were on your computer this whole time?
I was interrupted from looking at the whole thing by a certain person.
Right. Nice decor, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure your house is so much better.
Well, it's actually a house for one. This is a shack.
At least I didn't have to take out a mortgage. Let's see what we find. High standard council members and records, missions, Mechra operations. Here we go. Mechra manufacturing.
It doesn't say where they're manufactured, just how.
I know. What's this note here? The Lila territory permissions required for parts 14B to 87H?
It just means some of the factory is on territory owned by the organization Lila.
Yeah, I don't know much about Lila.
Nobody does. They haven't declared a mission statement and appear to have no leader. They operate under absolute secrecy. But you're in luck. I've done several jobs for them recently, and I do have a fairly good idea of where their base is.
So where is it?
Can't tell you. You just have to follow me there.
Okay. I don't know why I trust you.
You shouldn't.
Well, what use would you have for the factory? You don't seem to want to rule the world or anything.
You're right. I realized a long time ago that pursuing power is a fool's errand. The people in power are always in danger of losing it. They're often desperate, on the brink of failure. The agents of those in power are freer to change with the tide.
I'm not interested in power either.
Neither was Watch.
Yeah.
You miss him?
I wish we hadn't gone our separate ways. I could never do what he did. All I'm good for is slicing things up. I have to do better than that. I have to start thinking things through more. Watch isn't here to think for me.
I understand. I've lost someone too.
How'd they die?
She didn't die. She was killed.
It's too quiet in here. I don't like when things are quiet. We should get going.
I'm ready when you are.
Yes. Lead the way.
Huh. This place is as lively as a dead zone.
You said the factory was here.
Be patient. I know I'm not wrong. The factory is here. It's probably disguised with a hologram. We just need to search a little longer.
You'd better be right. Who's that?
They might work for Ardo. Be ready. Oh, good. One of us.
Is that Steve?
No.
All the way out in the oasis. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Of course I do. I charted Ardo's path. Took me hours to run the analysis.
Assuming hard work on its own deserves reward, I see. I have no respect for work that does not produce results.
Oh? Well, who are you to come here and start criticizing me? Are you from level 009? Because I know you guys can be really snarky.
Yes.
Trick question. There is no level 009. Surround them!
Thank you. Makes my job a lot easier.
What is that?
Have a nice dream.
I don't understand. You're not here for a job?
Not this time, Axis. I recently obtained intel that indicates Ardo's Mechara factory intersects with Lila's headquarters. Is that accurate?
Yes, of course. We've known exactly where Ardo's factory is all along. But nobody thought to ask us. It's useless.
It's not useless to us.
It's useless because you'll never get in. The security is tight. Believe me, we tried everything to sneak in there. Who wouldn't want a robot army, right?
We'll figure something out.
Suit yourself. I'm doing this as a special favor because I am your friend.
Thanks.
Follow the passage ahead. Then turn onto the side tunnel on the left and stay on it. No deviations. You should reach it in about 30 minutes. Be careful of the drones.
Got it. Guess that's what they meant by the drones.
Ardo drones. They look deactivated, but they'll react to movement. Give me some of your minds.
Sure.
Stay as still as you can. I'm going to open the door. Okay, detonate.
I don't have the detonator. I gave it to you when you...
And that is all you need to know.
Great.
Your time has come. I shall oversee this operation myself. Enemy detected.
Let's get this over with.
I shall operate. Enemy detect.
Got the detonator! Did you hear something?
Sounds familiar. Nihility.
It's been a long time.
Really? It feels like yesterday.
I'll never understand what it's like to hold a grudge. It must be so hard for you to care about something. Your life would be so much easier if you just... let go.
Don't have time for this!
With the Mechara factory, Blackguard will be able to wipe out every other organization. Even Side 2. This will become a world of assassins killing each other off. A fitting end to humanity's pathetic existence. The entire A1 tier's been wiped out. Except for me.
I wouldn't lose sleep over it if I were you.
Do you think I care? I can figure out how to control the Mechara without them.
Nemo, if she activates the Mechara...
I know.
It's fitting that this garbage will be what finishes off humanity.
It won't be.
Do you think you could kill me? Weren't you ranked in the C3 tier? And what will my death accomplish? Nothing. But feel free to try and carry out your boring revenge. Where's your friend? Is he coughing up blood? Maybe you should go check on him.
Oliver will be fine. And by the way, I was B1. I'll never understand you, Nihility. If everything is pointless, then why are you doing this? Why do anything?
Because I enjoy seeing the hope leave my target's eyes as they realize their purpose for life has been cut short. That everything they did was for nothing. Because they are nothing. They've always been nothing. They don't matter. They are useless. They never should have been born. They should just die. Thanks for this. You should learn to watch your pockets.
You don't sound like a nihilist to me. You're just a misanthrope. You hate yourself. And so you hate everyone else.
So what? You think what you want about me. I don't care.
You shouldn't.
Shouldn't what? Shouldn't hate myself? Shut the hell up, you don't know me.
Looks like I missed.
What is wrong with you?
My arm! My arm! You cut off my arm!
I lost both my arms and I'm doing just fine. You won't be around much longer anyway.
It hurts. Kill me. Just kill me!
I gave up killing long ago.
Excuse me? This particular human wants to kill all of the other ones. Unless we kill her, she'll continue the cycle of death.
I'm not a human. I'm not anything. I'm a point in space and time. I'm a collection of dust. This pain is nothing to me.
No more death, Oliver.
Don't you remember Roach and Amo? Don't you miss her?
So, she's the one who killed your friend. Do you really think she has a place in society after this is over? All she does is kill.
I was an assassin too. All I did was kill. All you do is kill. It's all everyone in this wasteland does. According to your logic, she's right, and we all should die.
If you're willing to let murderers roam about freely, then yeah, maybe you should.
Really?
It hurts. It hurts.
Stop protecting her!
Stop protecting me.
Don't tell me what to do.
Time to die!
Stay there. Now to deal with you.
What's this really about, Nemo? Do you think you can change her or some crap like that?
No, but I do think she's capable of change.
She thinks change is pointless.
She thinks change is always for the worse. We can show her things could be better.
I'll believe it when I see it. She's headed for the control room. Why does everything have to be so hard?
Don't worry. I won't let her activate the Mechara.
You really should kill me now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to activate them. I won't let you stop me.
Amaya Leith.
What?
Your real name, right? Watch supplied me with all there is to know about you. You don't believe life is pointless. You want to have a purpose. And you have found that purpose by killing people. That's all there is to you. You're a very simple individual.
What else is there to do around here? Side 2, Blackguard, Ardo. Who cares? We're all dying. There is no future for humanity. You don't have a purpose either, you know. I thought you were trying to kill me. But I guess you're here for some other reason. Trying to control the Mechara and rule the world.
Trying to get everyone to stop killing each other. You can think of me as an anti-assassin. If I had wanted to, I could have tracked you down and killed you ages ago.
Well, you should have. I've killed hundreds of people in the meantime. An anti-assassin. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You failed already. And you're going to fail again. This elevator is way too slow.
Looks like we might have a guest soon. Wanna bother? I'm not falling for that again.
Would you stay out of my way this time, Nemo?
Listen, Amaya. If you activate the army, there's no going back.
You can't reason with her.
Shut up, sword boy. I'm not crazy.
You're seriously not going to stop her.
I can't stop her until you promise not to kill her.
I can't make that promise.
Then we're stuck.
Yeah. Thanks to you! Wait!
And so the end of humanity begins.
Nemo!
One number one assassin for nothing. What is Nemo doing? He is such a fool. How do I shut it off?
How should I know? I'm not the one controlling them.
You fought them before!
I...
Tell me, now!
Why do you care? Isn't this what you wanted?
Today, I've brought you all to A1 for something different. You have potential, but you've been failing to meet requirements for several weeks. My guess is you're lacking inspiration. So you will be training with the best of the best. Our A1 tier assassins. Wisher, Stene, Nihility. Our training dummies have safety mode turned off, by the way. Maybe one of you will die today. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Hey, just saved your life by accident.
Really? Didn't see it?
Check the tape later. You owe me one.
No, I don't. After what you did to Roach, you will owe me for the rest of your life.
I thought it was what I wanted. But it's not. I'm in too much pain to think anymore. I can't shut these damn things off.
Then give me control. This is how he controlled them. Not as individual robots, but in groups. Like a swarm of bees.
Oliver, this much power. Do you really think we can use it for good?
How else are we going to stop the fighting? People respect power.
Didn't you tell me you aren't interested in power? Or was that a lie?
No.
Are you really going to intimidate the world into peace? Or is there a better way?
I don't see a better way. We're running out of time.
Then I'm going to die. The Mechra have identified me as a threat. If you don't deactivate them for good, they will kill me.
You don't want to make a hero sacrifice to save humanity.
That's my choice to make, not yours.
Fine. Fine. But the road ahead just got 1,000,000 times more difficult. I hope you know what you were doing, Nemo.
Oliver, I think he's dead.
Not on my watch.
It's over. I can hear the machines. Unless I take drastic action, that monster will kill us all. And so begins Catalyst 4.